Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Just about to start up this. I believe this is the A-side finals match. We got a couple Battle of Albertas going on here. You're on the mic here with Triple P. So we had Ben Francis and Tony Sakamoto. And with Joanne Mortar. And I'm not sure. I think it's Frank. I've seen this guy a million times. I cannot pronounce his last name, so I'm not even going to attempt it. But they are from Edmonton area and Calgary, and Ben and Tony are from Calgary. So nice little battle happening here. So Ben was talking to me. What's going on, Derek? How you doing, buddy? On how slick these tables are playing up here in this finals room. These tables are playing a little bit quicker than the other tables in the other rooms. So good solid little break there by Benny. He's been working on that headball break for a while. And I think with these tables, it's a really good break. I know we tend to break a lot of second ball, but a lot with diamond tables. What's up, guy? How you doing? Go Oilers. The Battle of Alberta. Well, let's see what happens here. This is, Edmonton versus Calgary once again. Yeah, it's great to be here, Richard. It's great to be here. It's definitely, this venue is a lot nicer than previous venues. So the spread out of the rooms. I think Grant is going to take a camera and take people on a tour. This is the finals room here, so they have the stands up here. I don't think it's like Bally's. I think Bally's was a little bit more, it was a little smaller. So this is a little bit bigger. So I think there's room for expansion. Happy Elimination Day. So let's see here. Doesn't really say if this is an A-side finals match. I might have to go to Challenge and see. But I think this is the A-side finals match. I don't think Tony was very happy. Or no, she made like a little thing there. Maybe she didn't want Ben to be frozen on the rail or so close. Nice little play there by Benny. Gives Tony a little floater for the side pocket and hopefully leave a nice angle on this 9 ball here to get onto the 8. Makes it a big pocket with that 1 ball there. Yeah, I loved Bally's location for sure. But I think the setup here for this hotel is a lot nicer. And I like the way Ben played that. Why try to feather it so tight? That shape between the 2 and 3 is just, it's too much. Play a little inside, come off there, and let Tony stroke this ball in. She's not sure. Oh, they're signing the sheet here. That's so cute. So the sheet was here at the desk where I am. And he just wanted them to go sign it. But, see, big pocket with the 1 there. So, that was a total fluke. second, guys, here. Okay. And how's my volume? Is it okay? Am I too loud? Am I not loud enough? And then with Joanne here coming up for the break. Nice little head ball action. Thanks, Richard. Appreciate it. A little bit of a dry break there. These tables do play a little bit quick, so I was surprised that nothing went down here. So there is no, it's not all ball fouls, only cue ball fouls. So they're not too worried about touching other balls and whatnot. So those won't be fouls if their hair touches the ball. I know there are some places that are like that for sure. I think when I played, there was all ball fouls, so your shirt touches the ball or hair or anything, you know. So guys were just watching you like a microscope. But that here is not the issue. So Tony's gonna have to kind of pop this out just a bit here. It's definitely, Ben had to go for a breakout, and he kind of left her a little tricky. And with a lot of these teams here, you know, you don't want to make any mistakes here because they will punish you for it. And that was a really nice attempt by Tony. So the only saving grace here for Ben and Tony is this 12 ball that's up near the 4. So, and I'm sure that won't be an issue, but if there was one, that is one. I don't think there's any issues with like the 10 ball by the side pocket or the 14 or 15. You know, once you move that ball, you can develop that up pretty easy. Yeah, I really wanted to be up there in Edmonton last weekend for that Alberta 10 ball. Unfortunately, I had to work, so it kept me in town. But I look forward to being there next year or the next big tournament that's up in Edmonton. I always enjoy going up there. What's going on, James? Scotch doubles champion with myself here a few months ago. I tried to force that in just a little bit. I'm quite surprised that Frank missed that shot. But I think he was trying to get that cue ball up for that 12 ball and kind of just hung that out there. I know, work sucks, man. So I think this should be fairly routine run out here for Tony and Ben here. I don't see a whole lot of issues. I think just play this 4 ball and get down to the 5 ball and save that deuce for last, I think. That's right, Andrew. You did smash me 5-0. That is funny because it's true. We won't tell how I got there, but it was funny. That was a good tournament. That was a good night I had for sure. Oh, you're just chilling in a room, James? Nice. Yeah, I have a TBA for 9 a.m., so I hope I don't have to wake up. But whatever. That was a good. I played really good that tournament, and you know, got to the A-side. I can't believe they played the A-side finals at like 9 a.m. That's ridiculous. I got to bed at like 7, so should have never went to bed. But yeah, that was a great tournament. I think the year before I finished second, then third, so that tournament's been very, very nice to me. And just like that, save the 2 for last to get on the 8. Nice little pattern. I know Ben was telling me that he was watching a lot of when John Schmidt was playing for the straight pool record. He said he really learned a lot about running patterns, and it really helps for 8-ball. And I know for myself, I was talking to Ben, mentioning that sometimes when I get ready for 8-ball tournaments, I like to play a lot of straight pool on the box. And, you just want to beat your previous record, whatever it may be. And that's how you keep your excitement, because playing straight pool on the box can be pretty boring. But once you start to hit, 60, 70 run, it's not boring anymore. So you just have to get through those first couple racks. Hey, anyone who's played Scotch doubles with me will tell you it's the best time. I have the best jokes. If you ask Ben, Ben was dying when we played the Westerns. He couldn't stop laughing. And we finished second, and that was my fault, but yeah, Schmidt he's pretty fun to watch for sure. Unfortunately, I was super busy, and I just had no time to go down and hang out and watch, and I really wanted to hang out and watch, because you could learn so much just watching some of those guys, and to be there and really watch how they move around the table. Sometimes that's what YouTube lacks, is to see the whole scope of the table, the way they walk around, the way their mannerisms are and stuff. You get a really good feel for the tempo of the game. So Ben's taking it up here again. I know Ben's been working on this break for a little while, and the last one was success. So let's see how he gets this rolling. He's using a Nick Innovation shaft. And, that just shows, like, you practice your break enough, and, good things are going to happen here. That's 2 great breaks by Ben. I don't see a whole lot of issues here. I think the only thing is to maybe get on just a hair below that 3 ball, so you could roll forward for the 5 in the opposite corner. If they tend to take stripes, she needs to make sure she rolls far enough for this 11 ball here. Oh, what just happened? This tablet just kicked me out, so I won't be able to see your guys' comments here. There we go. And then I got YouTube going on as well, so I'm trying to keep myself going back and forth, and this is definitely a great match. Both teams, good players. I played the Westerns Masters, and me and Yvette lost to Jana Moore and Glenn Collins in the finals, so that was fun. I miss you too, buddy. My brown brother. So I'd like to give you a little bit better focus. Ben is standing right in my way of the table, so I can't see this, but she's got to play just a little bit outside on here and try to maybe hopefully run into the 7 ball, I think would be. She decided to play 2 rails, which is, I don't know if she got away with this or not. If she got down past that 5, then that was a little fortunate. I thought she could have put a little outside and come straight up table into the 7, which would have left her 3 balls to shoot at. Oh, right, Andrew? I'm so pumped. So pumped. Can't wait for that tournament. Definitely going to get some practice in for that one. I don't practice as much as I used to, but with that tournament, we put some time in. And that was a nice, crafty little shot there by Ben. Um, you know, just to play the two rails to get up that high, because he did not have a whole lot of angle. You know, and he almost rose to that 12, so thank God. So now it's just basically stun. No, he's going to have to roll forward for this 9 ball. And then depending on how much angle she gets on this, I wonder if he's just going to play this and she could play the, oh yeah. I thought he had more angle than that, so that was a perfect little shot by Tony to give Ben the angle to get onto this 15. I do live in Calgary, yes. Right in the heart. And these race to 4s in the Masters division, these are a little bit short for these teams. You know, I would honestly say that I don't think Frank and Joanne made, I think they made one mistake in one dry break. Did the feed cut out? I'm not sure. Everyone's cool. Everyone's hearing me pretty good. Oh, that's good. That's good, Corey. Good to know that it's maybe it's just his end. Corey. I love it. Well, I'm not going to say anything. I'll wait till this match is done. I know there was a lot of great players that came out of Edmonton. I know there's a lot of great snooker players that came out of Calgary. And there were some good bar boxing, you know, like Dave Martin and, you know, Benny and guys like that. Do I keep saying Joanne? I thought I said Jana. If I did, that's my bad. Because I know it's Jana. So, my bad. If I said that, that's on me for sure. But definitely, I think a lot of guys have definitely stepped up in Calgary and really has brought up the game. You know, I have one pitcher that's just absolutely ridiculous. You know, just the fortunate of playing out of Calgary and playing with these guys, where our table was just full of Charlies. And you know, it would have been nice having you out there too. You know, add another tough player to the mix. And I love going to Edmonton because, you know, there's so many great players up in Edmonton as well. And I think everywhere in Alberta has its own little, you know, we go down to Lethbridge and we play down there with a couple of guys, and Medicine Hat. I think the pool hall makes a big difference. I mean, like you say there, Guy, you know, if you had like, you know, maybe 2 more pool halls, yeah, I mean, you can definitely stretch out that pool. Oh, she just did not get there. She put a little check siding on there to hold that, but it's just, I think these just a little bit quick, this table. While we were talking about like how we did the Alberta Cup, and so as the Alberta Cup goes, right now it's 1-1. Edmonton won the first year, Calgary won the second year. But what we were thinking was trying to do like Alberta versus, say, British Columbia or Ontario. Those would be some really interesting matches because there's so many great players around this country of ours, Canada, that I think we can have some really good matches. So he's got a little bit of a jump shot here. And I think if he hits this proper, he could kind of slide into that 7 ball and hold. Ooh, wow, did not draw that into the side pocket, did he? Wow. I thought he could have just stunned that over into the 7. kind of lost for words on that. That was very unfortunate. That Frank did not deserve that. That's for sure. Yeah, like, I think I've been to Metro once, um, and obviously Top Shots a million times. I do remember the Q Club. I think when I was living in Ontario and I came to Edmonton for a tournament, we went to the Q Club to play in a tournament there. And it's funny looking around the room and I could see like, people back then I didn't know about who they are now. So it's kind of neat seeing that. Oh, Quebec has such a solid team for sure. Yeah, the Alberta, even like if you think about BC, like British Columbia, like the players they have there, it's. I mean, and even we talked about like with Calgary versus Edmonton was like when you take the five guys and the two women, I mean, it's so close. It's not like it's a walkover. It is close. It could go either way, and I think we all knew that going into it, and I think that's why the score is 1-1. But I would definitely like to stretch it out and to see provincial, to see who would do that. Obviously, I think we need more sponsorships and things like that to make that happen. But that would be super fun to watch for sure. Eric, on this is a YouTube comment. He's playing in the tournament. He'll be playing 9 ball tomorrow. I believe he's playing 9 ball, but not Scotch doubles. So I like the way he used that 8 ball just to kind of, now you could just stun the 2 ball for the 3 in the side, stun that for the 7, and then just a little stun for the 8 in the side pocket. And that just, I think that's the straight pool shot that Benny was telling me about. She's just going to slide over just a touch because she has just a hair of an angle. But if you can stay somewhat just below the 3 ball, you can still control to get onto the 7. If she can get straight, then that would be ideal for sure. Oh yeah, for sure, Ellie. There's a lot of strong players in Quebec. I know that Quebec had some sort of action going on with Ontario for a few years. I forget what that tournament was called, but I did see it, and they had some similar styles where they had the battle of Quebec versus Ontario. And I mean, even if you look at Ontario, the players that come out of there, I lived in Toronto for a few years, so yeah, she's not gonna have to do a whole lot with this here. Just a nice little stun shot, and I mean, I wouldn't take the score and say that Jana and Frank didn't play good. He was unlucky with a jump shot and a dry break, and I think they might have missed one shot. That's it. Yeah, there were definitely better systems they could run, Guy, to kind of get these things going. Um, you know, there's so many ways we could run these provincial tournaments and whatnot with so many different teams and players. Like it would be. We just need the money to run this stuff. Somebody needs to kind of get together and make this happen. What a match, eh, Steph? Tony and Ben, they didn't make many mistakes here, and they just capitalized off of their mistakes here. They were really unlucky, I think, out of anything. The Lions Cup, I like it. Yeah, you should get a hold of some people that are from Quebec and find out where to go play there, Dave. I think it'd be awesome. I played in Montreal a couple times, and it's pretty fun. I really enjoy it. All right, guys. I'm gonna sign off here, and hopefully we can get a match going on. Uh, Not too long. I believe this was the A-side finals. So hopefully Frank and Jana can come back and you know, get a little revenge here. Forget the 580s and under. For sure, Andrew. I can't wait for Red Deer. I'm pumped. So pumped. It's going to be exciting. So my problem is I got to figure out how to turn this stuff off. But thanks for tuning in, guys. And let's see here. I'm trying to read everyone's comments here. They're all coming in pretty quick. Yeah, it's, you know, the Pool family here can go around really well, you know, throughout Canada. So, you know, I would definitely love to get more people involved with a lot of that for sure. Was that a 20-minute match? Oh, look at that, eh? This race to 4 in the Masters division, I think, is ridiculous. But we'll shut her down and we'll see you guys.